Day number two. Day number two of the Bass Nation, Kansas Bass Nation BNC qualifier here on Melbourne Lake.
You were both free, right, Craig? Yes, sir. How many you got?
All right, first up's Craig Torkelson. He needs 641 to overtake the lead. Got 436 on that bag, 436. Thank you for fishing with us this week, Craig. Yeah, it automatically emails you.
That's right, I forgot.
At least it's supposed to. Did it yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot. Thank you.
This fancy new system we got.
I'm too old for that stuff.
Right?
That makes your 2-day total 1262, Craig.
That bump tape was a nice solid one. Ain't like that old Ricky little one that we saw on the inside.
That came in the XFL trailer when I bought it. The other trailer I had was turned into a live release trailer.
Yeah.
They called me last week, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
They're like, you make $60,000 a year. I'm like, I don't need another tuber.
They're having good.
Probably 80-something tons a year.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with my final 14. We got cruising and Lake in the Ozarks. So I love being at the lake. I'll never get to lake 80-something days a year.
Yeah. What's probably being at the lake that many days a year and not get to fishing.
We usually, on the World Fishing Tour days, we usually go out fishing. Because the flights are like 4 to 10 boats. So when you're on big bodies of water, you can't come right into nobody. And if you do see somebody come in, you just hurry and leave.
And you know, when I bought a truck last week, I told Alex, I said, there's way too much crap on this truck. We don't need all this stuff.
Yeah, it's true. Very
I
true.
didn't even get the fancy one. I got a pretty plain one.
Yep.
You know something?
What's that?
If I'd like to
pounds out of 6th place. All I needed was 2 fish to have a legitimate shot. Yeah. Of course, if I would have caught 3 yesterday, I wouldn't have to worry about these 2 fish today.
You need a batch, or is there one in there? There's one in there. Never mind. I see it. How'd you do? Yeah.
Key is, are they alive?
He called me last night. I said, this game's between years. We're stressing about tomorrow, away the line. Like, get the work done that you know you need to be done because of today. And then after that, start thinking about tomorrow. I said, you can kick yourself to negativity. You'll be down the rest of the week. You'll be down the next year. The what ifs, the what, what could have been.
Tomorrow's done. You gotta forget about that. But you're gonna be in a good day.
How many you got, Jesse? 5 fish for Jesse Jordan. He needs $9.99 to overtake the lead.
I said, there must be some difference on that.
All right, Jesse Jordan coming up. He needs $9.99 to overtake the lead. Put him directly on the scales there. He's got a limit. 10.59 on that sack. 10.59 on that sack. That's going to overtake the lead currently. Thank you for fishing with us.
I'm guessing 11 pounds. So I was close. Just by looking at it.
Brings Jesse's 2-day total to 15.27.
Hey, look at that. Chris is bringing us some fish. Good.
All right, Chris Johnson coming to the scales. How many you got?
I got 5.
He got 5. Left them all out there yesterday, right?
Did
Every last one of them. Chris won the Central Regional last year, or this year. Last one. All right, Chris Johnson coming all the way up from Arkansas, weighing in 5 fish. Appreciate Chris making the drive to come fish with us. Good sack at 12.52, 12.52 there.
you do a big bass today?
If you want to weigh one, just in case it comes down to tiebreaker. Plus, we have a Big Bass award for today.
I don't want to be that guy that did.
Right. Calm down, Smalley. 342, 342. Edit that real quick. 342 on his Big Bass. Stay right there, Kibby, just for a minute. I gotta edit his weight real quick. 342 on his Big Bass. 1252 was his total. Okay, 342 on his big. Hold on. 1242. Or 1252, sorry. 1252 and 342. What's that? That's alright. It's alright. It's mainly just because this software is so new to all of us. Alright. Kiplinger, come on up. He's got 3 fish. He needs 534 to overtake the lead. Put him directly on the scales there for me, Kibby. They gonna weigh one for big as well. 592 on your total. Let's go ahead and pull the biggest one out there and put it on the scale by itself with a bag here. Yeah, I'll put a bag on top of them. For the big bass, we'll start it off at 239 for today on the co-angler side. Yep. Your 2-day total of 836 there, Kitty. You're currently sitting in first place. Robert Glasgow's up next. How many you got there, Robert? He's got 2. Come on up. Need 557 to overtake the lead. Once they settle down here. 437 on that sack. You got one you want to weigh for big or no? All right. 2 littles. All right, next up's going to be Chris Briminger. How many you got, Chris? He's got a limit. Chris needs 785 to overtake the lead here. $984 on that set. You got one in there you need to weigh for big or no? All right. Good job overtaking the lead there. 1727 on his 2-day weight. 1727 on the 2-day weight. Larry Freilic's going to go next. How many you got today, Larry? Current big bass on the co-angler side is 239 so far today, leading 836 2-day combined weight. All right, come on up here. I'll take him and put him on the scales. Help you get up here a little bit. He's got 3 fish. Makes his total 629 for today. You got one in there you want to weigh for big or no? Nope. All right. That puts you in the lead with 874 on a 2-day total so far, okay? Yeah. Appreciate you fishing with us. Tate Herman's up next. Tate, how many you got? He's got 4. 4 fish for old Tate Herman. He's 390 to overtake the lead currently, which is not going to be, or will be an easy task, I should say. Easy task with 4 fish. $921 on those. Got one in there you want to wait for big or no? No? Yeah. No problem. That puts you currently in the lead, Tate, with a 2-day total of 2259. What boat number were you?
7.
Hoyt coming up. How many you got? Hoyt Gold's got 2 fish. Go ahead and put them on the scales there for me. 437 on those. Good job. Thanks for fishing with us. Next up, we're going to have Thomas Heinen coming to the scales. How many you got, Tommy? He's got quite the opposite from yesterday. He's got 4 fish. He needs 1296 to overtake the lead. 1296 to overtake the lead here. 4 fish aren't going to overtake the lead, but he's got 842 for his 4 fish. Let's see where that sits him. I'm sure he wants to know here. Oops, wrong page. Hate that page. It didn't refresh. Hold on. 2-day total right now, 1806, currently in 2nd place. All right, come on up. What boat number were you?
5.
Boat number 5. How many you got?
1.
Weighing in 1. You got the big bass of the day. How you say the last name again? Ganath. Matt Ganath. I knew I was going to butcher it if I didn't ask. He's got 1 fish. Put it on the scales there. Don't forget to get your big bass award at the end of the day. I think Danny and all those guys got it. 227, 227. All right. See what that puts your 2-day weight at here. If it ever load. Loading slow for some reason. It would be 528. Because I remembered you weighed 301 yesterday. 528. Good job. Currently an 8. Yep. Currently.
I didn't know you was gonna do that. I've already been ready. Just a minute, it's not on the cooperate.
All right, quick update while we're waiting for other anglers to come to the tanks. Currently leading with 874 is Larry Freilich. Kiblinger's in second place with 836. Devin Pino, who has not weighed in today, with 777. Nicholas Herman, who hasn't weighed in today, with 739. Robert Glasgow's 2-day weight, 717. Ray Cates hasn't weighed in yet with 709. We're rounding out the top 6, so 709 is the current cut line on the non-voter side. Voter side currently leading Tate Herman, 2259. Thomas Heinen, 1806. Currently in third place, Chris Privinger with 1727. Jesse Jordan, 1527. Hunter Baird, who hasn't weighed in yet, 1466. And Craig Torkelson, who's weighed in 2-day total of 1262. That is the current cut line, is 1262 for the 2-day total on the voter side. Looks like coming up to the tanks here in just a few minutes will be Derek Doltmeyer, Kyle Klein, Alex Torkelson, Kurt Kelly, and Brad Van Riet. One of these days I'll remember that.
I think I said damn ready. It was all right.
Yeah. You have to get onto that damn red. He brought me into red hot wings in a while.
Tossed me a thing of corn nuts yesterday. That was a nice morning snack.
I was looking mighty empty there, Doc. You must be coming after a courtesy board. Or a second set.
Grab it inside and outside. Yeah, it's one of mine. Make sure you grab it inside for that second one. Okay, cool.
You got two of them. Oh, I guess they put it in. I probably caught 15 keepers today. If you count my bass.
Yep. People are hanging them up down there and not bringing the membranes back.
People are taking the innards back down there and not bringing it back up here.
All right, next up we're going to have Alex Torkelson coming to the scales. How many you got, Alex? He's got 5 fish. He needs 11:07 to take the lead.
It feels like a heavy bag. Got one dead one.
Okay.
Something with you.
Got one that didn't make it, so that will be a quarter-pound penalty off of this weight that we get ready to say. 12:55 on the total weight. 12:55 on the total weight, so 12:30 after the penalty. You got one you want to weigh for dead? I mean, not for dead, for big. You got one you want to weigh for big? No. All right. All right. That currently has you in first place with a total weight of 2383. 2383 two-day combined weight.
Ever do that before?
Huh?
You ever asked me to go away there?
Nope. There's a third. First time for everything, man.
Oh, yeah. What boat number were you today?
All right, next up we're going to have Derek Goldmeyer and Kyle Klein coming to the scales. Kyle, how many you got today? You said 3, right?
All live? Yes.
Yep, you take one of both. You need another one? There's another rubber membrane right here. So far, big bass on the non-boater side, small. It's 239 still. All right, Kyle Klein's coming up. He needs 686 to overtake the lead for the 2-day total right now. 686 to add to his yesterday's weight. He's going to have that easily with 835, and he's got one I think he wants to weigh for big as well, right? Just pull it out, put it right in the basket, and we'll throw this on top.
Everything's good, ain't it?
Put it in the bottom of the basket and pull the rest of it out. Yep. All right, weighing one for big bass. Oops. There we go. 308 on that big bass. So 835 for today's weight and a 308 big bass. It's currently got you in first place with a 2-day total of 1024. All right, who's next? Derek Doltmeyer? How many you got, Derek? He's got 5. He needs 1635 to overtake the lead. 1101 on that bag. 1101. You got one you want to wait for big that can beat 342? You might need a tiebreaker though. We can do that. Put her there in the bottom of the basket, and I'll put that on top since we zero it with the bag. 327 for that tiebreaker. Good job today. What boat number were you? Oh, Brad. Brad Van Ready, right? Or Re-Ed. I mess it up every single time. How many you got? One of these days I'll get it right. You think I'd get it right?
He answers to everything except for late for dinner.
Everything but late for dinner he'll answer to. All right. 250 on that fish. 250.
Sir.
No problem. What boat number were you?
13.
13. Kirk Kelly coming up. How many you got, Kirk? He's got one.
You see that? See that? How much they weigh?
245. 245. 245. Thank you, sir. All right, quick update on the leaderboard here. Let me refresh the leaderboard. On the boaters side, make sure you guys stay off the concrete, kiddos. All right, Alex Torkelson currently leading 2383. Tate Herman in second with 2259. Derek Doltmeyer with 1850 2-day total. Thomas Heinen 1806. Chris Brimminger 1727. And rounding out your top 6 right now for the cut line is 1527, which was Jesse Jordan. On the non-boater side, Larry Freilich currently leading 874. Richard Kiblinger 836. Devin Pino 777. Nicholas Herman 739. Robert Glasgow 717. And rounding out your top 6 currently 709 with Ray Cates.
Ray's currently sitting on the cut line. He may be waiting.
Same thing with the Herman boys. They're right there on the cut line, haven't waited yet. Hey Lexi, you want to do me a favor? You want to run a bag down to the stand? Run those 2 rubber bags down to the stand. Run those 2 rubber bags down to the stand. Yep. Take 2 of those other bags with them. And if there's any more of those other bags, bring them back up.
All right, coming up next is our social media director for Kansas Bass Nation, Danny Barrett. How many you got, Danny? He's got 2 fish. He needs 1025 to overtake the lead of the 2 monsters. Uh-oh. That's one that did not make it. You can check him on the golden rule down there too. Send it. They usually match. Unless something got bent. Yeah. Yeah, they usually match really well. Come on up. 433 on that bag. 433. Total score 408 after that penalty.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you for all you do for Kansas Bass Nation, Danny. Mark Moody coming up next. How many you got, Mark? He's got 4 in the bag. He needs 1670 to overtake the lead. Probably not going to get there with 4 fish. But you never know. You might jump above that cut line. 877 on that bag. You got one in there you need to weigh for big? Current big bass of the day is 342. This is for tiebreaker purposes of 292. All right, go ahead and grab that fish. You're good to go. Give it a refresh your weight here. Two-day total of 1727, Chris. 1727. You're in 5th place currently, right above the cut line. All right, what boat number were you today? 14, right? Kyle Herman's up next. Kyle, how many you got? He's got 1 fish. He'll calm down. Yep. Looks like it was going to be 280 if it ever stopped. 281, 281. All right. That puts you currently in 2nd with a 2-day total of 969. Next up, Nick Luna. How many you got, Nick? 4 fish.
Yeah. I heard yesterday there was a couple caught on it.
825, 825 on that one. You got anything you need to weigh for big?
No.
All right. Thank you for fishing with us. Nick, that's got your 2-day total of 2086, currently in 3rd place.
Andy's still trying to get fish standing around. Nah, it's okay.
What boat number were you?
15. Don't bring them all up.
They want to do-
We'll have 3 nice ones.
All right, Daniel Maffey. Is Maffey? Well, how do you say the last name? Maffey? Daniel Maffey's got 3 fish. He needs 1025 to overtake the lead. Big bass on the co-angler side right now is 308. All right. $730, 7.30. You got one you want to weigh for big in there?
I do.
That's the one you want to weigh for big? Okay. 279. Let me make sure. That might have already locked in one of your places. Just to make sure. 279. All right, so total weight 7.3 and a big bass of 279. Got you in there. Thank you. All right, who's up next? Justin Harris? Come on up. How many you got, Justin? He's got 5. He needs 1306 to overtake the lead. Put him directly in the basket there. $12.42 on that bag. You got one you want to weigh for big or no? 342. Could come down to a tiebreaker too, so not a bad idea to weigh one.
Justin, were you in the last flight today? Yeah. Now, Scudder, his trolling motor came out about
I feel like the other one on top might be bigger. That one looks like even bigger too.
Huh.
I don't know, it's hard to tell. Isn't it?
That one's better than the
279, 279. Not the first time I've heard that weight today. Thank you. You are in the cut so far. Let's see where that puts you here as soon as it refreshes. Come on, refresh. 2320 currently has you in second. All right, next up is going to be Ray Cates. How many you got, Ray? Just got one. It's not normal for Ray to have one. Tougher day, he said. 222 there on that fish. See what that does to your total here. If it ever refreshes over there. Yep, third place, 931. What boat number were you today? 22, Don Glick coming up next. How many you got, Don? Just one. Tough day. Right. Right there on the scales for me. $256 there. Good job. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. We do it a time or two. This is like 80th tournament this year I've ran. I spent a little time on the road. All right, go through some updates here on the boater side. Alex Torkelson still leading with 2383. Justin Harris 2320 in second. Tate Herman currently in third, 2259. Nick Luna currently in fourth with 2086. Derek Doltmeyer 1850 in fifth, and currently the cut line is 1806, which is Thomas Heinen. On the non-boater side, give it a quick refresh, make sure these are accurate. Kyle Klein currently leading with 1024. Kyle Herman 969. Ray Cates 931. Larry Freilich 874, Richard Kiplinger 836, and Devin Pino 777 is the current cut line. Still some co-anglers that had good bags yesterday that have not weighed in, Devin Pino being one of them. One of the Herman boys haven't weighed in. Forgot which one, let me look here. Nick hasn't weighed in yet. What boat number were you? 19, right? How many you got, Dale? One fish. It needs to go 1971. I'm just kidding. Needs to go 1971 to overtake the lead. I'm just kidding.
ready? You might make it two.
248, 248. Thanks for fishing with us, brother. Dale Manning with Manning Electric.
Woo! I'm better just stick to that.
Right. Do you need a rubber bag? Or are you good? Okay. Hunter's got, he's checked in with this. We got 3 left. Looks like we're down to our final 3 anglers that need to weigh fish. We've completed 37, whether they've zeroed or weighed in. Only one more co-angler to go. No, you don't need to take any more down. We're good. We only have 3 more people to weigh in.
And I'm betting they all have their bags already. I don't know, the Herman boy's coming up here, maybe he is after the bag.
Oh, he might be. Hey, Lexi, they might need one more bag. You want to take one more down there? Never mind, never mind. That's not who we thought it was. He's already weighed.
I'm betting maybe we can continue today. That's it, so, who was he with? Was he with,
Hunter was by himself today.
I got double check to see the county.
Especially, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it didn't count. Oh, look at this.
You can't weigh that. I appreciate you. I didn't know they were going to try to bring it up.
I asked them to. I thought it
Oh.
was
Good looking out, Hunter. All right, Hunter Baird's got 5 fish. He's going to be weighing in 5. He only needs 9:18 to overtake the lead. $9.18 today is what he needs to overtake the lead. All right, he only needs 9:18 to overtake the lead. He's got a good bag here. 5 fish. It's going to go over 9. 12 something. Give it a second. 12:53. 12:53. Once they finally settle down, you want to go ahead and weigh one for big. 342 is the big right now. 342. Nah.
Nope.
Nope. You don't think you have one? All right.
Nope.
All righty. Good job. Currently in the lead with a 2-day total of 27:19. Slow. Got 2 more anglers to weigh in. It looks like Caden Harmon and Devin Pino going to be coming up. And then we'll comb our way through these results.
Tell Devin he can hurry up. You don't have to make it dramatic. He's still in the counter ready.
What's that? Yeah. What's that? Give to Danny? Oh, I'm going to have Danny come by and talk about all that stuff because I'm just here to run the tournament. No, he's already came in, but I think he's loading boats and stuff. He's probably up in the parking lot. All right, our last 2 anglers are coming up to the board. Just a few minutes by the time they get up here. All right, next up is Devin Pinal. How many you got, Devin?
2.
He's got 2. Doesn't even need to make. Don't even have to make this a sweat. You're already in the cut. Needs 248 to overtake the lead, though. He's got 2 fish. Can he win the tournament? He can. 393 for an overall lead. No problem. Nice job winning the co-angler side with 1170. All right, next up's Caden Harmon. Caden, how many you got? Got 2 fish. $464. Thanks for fishing with us this week, buddy. All right, give me a minute to update these standings here. Why is this not updating this penalty?
Because I don't want to hurt my bag.
He didn't want you hurt his back. Different reason. Hindsight's 2020.
We're getting naked.
I got crops on, that's why I'm going for one.
It's not letting me put his middle deep. It's not doing the math. Like, it let me put it in, but it didn't take it out. Huh. That is so weird. Okay.
right, so on the non-boater side, your non-boater champion is Devin Pino, 1170, Kyle Klein, 1024, Kyle Herman, 969, Ray Cates, 931, Larry Freilich with 874. Richard Kiblinger weighed in a total of 836, but he did bring a short fish, and for some reason it's not letting me put the 1 pound penalty in per the rules, so that's actually going to move him down to 7th place just outside the cut and moves Nicholas Herman into the cut with 739. Figure out why that's not letting me put it in here in just a few minutes. On the boater side, the finale, Hunter Baird is your pro side champion, 2719. Alex Torkelson, 2383. Justin Harris, 2320. Tate Herman, 2259. Nick Luna, 2086. And Derek Biltmeyer, 1850 will be your top 6.
To your right, coming down the drive. Now, I don't know where this stuff goes.
I need to try to get this thing cleaned up, but he's still working on this stuff.
Yep.